When I first decided to take this class, I thought I was going to ace it. I thought it would be an easy A because I've been out in the business world for many years, and I've actually been teaching in front of people for over 10 years. And I forget how difficult it can be when it's not something that you continuously practice. I remember my first speech. It was the tribute speech, and I really didn't prepare myself that well. I just thought that I was going to ace this, and I didn't really have myself very organized. So I got up there, and I basically forgot more than half of the things that I wanted to say. So that was pretty embarrassing for me. I realized that I really am not as confident as I thought I was. So I said, okay, for the next one, I'm definitely going to be prepared. So the next one was the King's Speech. And the King's Speech was one that I thought was going to just kill me with boredom. And just a few minutes into the movie, I was very intrigued by it and very interested in it. And then it came time to do the video blog. This was the one with the video blog, a movie review. And I said, oh, this one's going to be even easier. Nobody's going to be in front of me. This will be like acting just by myself, and it'll be fun, and one take and I'll be done. And 20 takes later, I still wasn't satisfied. I just decided to just say, okay, I have to give this one in. And I submitted one. I ended up going overtime by a few seconds, but I didn't get in everything that I wanted to. I felt like I wasn't organized enough. In paper, I was organized, but when it came to speaking, I was definitely just starting from scratch in my head. So it was embarrassing just to myself, just sitting by myself and trying to speak to a camera and not being able to do it. The informative speech, I felt like I was getting there. I felt like, all right, this is a topic that I'm used to. I'm teaching people about computers. And I still ended up fumbling on a lot of my words. I felt that perhaps my issue was that I wasn't really paying attention to all the details. I wasn't looking at, I guess, the grading rubric. I should have based a lot of my writing portion on looking at the rubric and going back and forth. I felt like it was a short class, and I felt that during time I finally was getting there and getting myself organized, and then it starts to come to an end almost. So I said, okay, the next one I'm definitely going to be better in. So then came Resolved. Was it in that order? I believe so. Resolved to me was such a nice relief because it was one-on-one. And I was being asked questions. It wasn't just me sitting there being analyzed and having to go in a certain order. I was actually sitting there talking conversationally, and I was being asked questions, and it was just a much more comfort level. Usually in the classes that I've taught for over 10 years, I like to engage with everyone, and I think that puts me at ease, and that wasn't the case with this class. So I learned a lot from it because you can't always expect to engage. People are going to listen to you, and you have to know what to say properly and in a certain order so that you don't lose people. So it was very, it was a good learning experience. The impromptu, unfortunately I got to miss doing this in front of the class. I was very nervous about it, but at the same time I was excited about it. But I was away on a trip, and I wasn't flying back until the evening, so I ended up doing a one-on-one. And even though it was one-on-one, I thought it would be a lot easier that way. It actually wasn't, because it wasn't a conversational type of a discussion. It was me sitting there for a certain amount of time trying to fill it in, and I was rushing, trying to get it in on time, and then I realized, uh-oh, I better slow down because I'm not going to finish on time, which is the opposite of what I was encountering previously. The persuasive speech, the final one, it was amazing to me because I felt like, wow, I think I could finally get myself organized in a way that, with the PowerPoints and following a certain order, I just felt like I finally had it. And I was proud of myself towards the end. I felt like I learned a lot, and I hope to really use this for future reference, for work and for personal issues, etc. I really learned a lot. I just wished it was a full semester class so that I could continue learning some more at a slower pace. Thank you.